Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, 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 we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around. You're too busy saying dun 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 dun. Maybe the monkey's back in town. The monkey's back in town. I'm an ass. I'm an asshole, I know. Hey, baby, hey. All right, let's read some new energy. Please, get me out of this. Get me out of the damn circus. I even like just talked to, like, I got the goosebumps. I just talked to spirit, like, for real. Like, I don't want to read this. Like, I don't want to read this. I already made a choice to get out of it. Why are you doing this to me? Anywho, okay, that's how I feel about it. Anywho, I don't know. I just know, not my monkey, not my circus. I'm done. You know, it's on you guys, but I just feel William Shakespeare like crazy. So like that had to have been like such love, such tragedy, death or no death. Like, love is tricky, man. And I get it. Like, wouldn't it be nice just to have like fresh love, you know? But like, some of you, it will be like fresh love, but like, I don't know, that can be powerful too at the same time, right? So like, if you really want fresh, you're kind of avoiding, which makes sense with the darkest fear, right? I don't know. All I know is like, I'm just done trying to figure this part out for you. Like, it's like, man, I love you guys so much though. I would rather it was at least on my board so I can tell you what I see and we can talk about it that way. You know what I mean? But that's just it. If you want the game to stop, you need to stop them yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're still in that whole, like, I'm playing games, take yourself out of the equation. And to pretend to love someone just so you can get to love and see what happens, to me, is a big no-no. You know? It's just fake-ass love, fake-ass situations, half-ass this, half-ass that. Like, I guess if you want real love, you got to put your soul back into it. But, like, it doesn't look like anyone wants to put their soul back into anything. So it's fake. Like, no thank you. I don't know. It's just very bizarre how some of you are going to get presented with certain stuff. You know, so it's like, let's wait. I'm like, that's way too many. It's only 2. It's just like ironic how like I was saying, you're going to get presented with certain stuff, and it's like, you got to figure it out, you know? You got grief and guilt. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, and then you got guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. But like, at the bottom of the deck, you have, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So this is either you guys are in the energy of blaming someone else, or you're taking your own blame, which is great. You know, you're taking responsibility for the own shit you did. But we got grief and guilt here. So it's like somebody lost something, and if you didn't, you will. It's a lesson. But I feel like we're reading past tense scenarios today. And when we have guilt, I release any belief that no longer is assisted in my soul's growth. And there's that releasing, you know, so it's like, makes sense with, you know, I wanted to do the zodiacs, but they want me to read this a different way, one more way, somehow, whatever we get, you know, but like, I got candy in my mouth. Hold on, guys. Sorry. We have two cards that are very orange. The Two of Cups is reversed, right? So it's a loss of a connection. We have the Mother of Pence that's upright. You know, nurturing what needs to be nurtured. Looking at the Four of Cups. So like the Ma, however you're coming in as energy. There's a connection that's just, man, I don't know if it's just too heavy for her. And like, here comes another opportunity. And like, I don't know what you guys are gonna do. You know, because here you are nurturing yourself. You know, Two of Cups was reversed. So definitely a connection that was lost for sure. But it's like appreciating something that what comes back around. But what something comes back around because of guilt? I don't know. The Father of Wands. Feeling guilty, but for those, thanks, Moonstar. For those who are new and that are watching me, right? I know I might seem a little irritated or frustrated, but because, well, I am. Okay. I'm not the average reader. Okay. And I just came back from vacation, which was amazing. To come back to come back to this. So it's like, so that means it's coming back around, you know. So I really wanted to step out of these type of reads, and they're being presented to me again. And of course, I'm going to read what's being presented to me, but it's a little frustrating because it's frustrating. I read this story for a very long time, and a lot of you guys got out of this type of energy, and now for it to come back around, you got to be strong enough. But here's the thing, some of you, it's just fear, and others of you, you still got to be smart enough, you know. But my energy is a little off because I don't want to be in this energy. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not in this energy. So, like, for me to read this energy, that doesn't make sense either. How do I want to word this? I don't know. See, it's funny because this morning I even said to you guys, like, I almost didn't come on today. And this is why, because now look at me. You know, like, I don't want it, but that's just it. Like, I don't want to vibe with this energy. Who wants to vibe with this? I don't. You know, so it's like, it's frustrating. I love you guys, and I understand what comes around on my board, especially I'm going to present it to you. But like, I don't want to vibe with this energy like that. You know, I certainly don't want you to either, unless you're in the mood to. I'm in no mood to vibe with this, anything like this that comes back around my way. Like, you know, because to me, this is saying this king feels guilty and now they're going to come in. But to you, you already lost this connection. See what I'm saying? Because the Two of Cups was reversed. You're already nurturing yourself. So I'm kind of vibing in this energy. Like, that connection's gone, right? You understand it's lost. But you also know it was an opportunity for you to grow and become who you are and strong, all right? So now for an opportunity to come back around, it's like some of you might be pumped. Me, I'm not going to be pumped with anybody that from my past that tries coming back around with some energy like this. That's the difference. Some of you might be like, whoop, whoop, yay, whoop, whoop. All right, me, nah, you're going to come at me. Oh, I'm sorry, you feel guilty. That shit's not going to slide with me. You know, so I know this must sound weird to you guys because it's like, oh, well, this isn't about you, Court. It's not, but I'm the one reading the energy. Get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I taught. Oh, this is like me. It's almost like, okay. It's like I'm a teacher, right? I teach you guys certain stuff. So I'm hoping when this energy comes back around to you that you're just smart. You know. And I do put my heart and soul into these reads for you too. I really do. And it's bringing me back to the whole soul thing. And I don't feel like I lost any of my soul, but when it comes to certain connections, like, I'll always love my other half, my twin, you know, but I also learned I don't need to be with mine by any means. See what I'm saying? So, like, I've learned that. Because it's just a connection like any other. You know what I mean? Like, some of you are okay with that and some of you won't see it my way. So just because this person feels guilty, I'm sorry you feel guilty. See what I'm saying? So now it looks like the feminine is going to have to sit through grief. Or you can either choose to be like, I learned something. I appreciate the lesson I went through for what it was, and it was shitty. But there's no way I'm going to sit in grief because I'm strong enough to realize where I am now. See what I'm saying? But it's almost like it's frustrating because it's almost like you can't escape it because now you have this other energy. That's like, now I feel guilty. And it's just like, but they're holding on to something. I don't know what they're holding on to. It looks like the Daughter of Pence, which could be you. It's just that fresh energy, you know? But like, that song keeps coming to me. Where is the love? Like, where's the love? And maybe this Father of Wands is not even feeling guilty. Maybe they're not even in that energy and they're just deciding to, like, not release it. You know? I don't know, guys. this is tricky and I'm not happy that it's back on my board like this. Not the way it got presented to me after being gone for 5 days. So it's just it's like Kelly Rowland dilemma, it's a dilemma on the board because I'm not quite sure how to approach this with you. See what I'm saying? Because I don't see anything genuine. I don't see anything genuine coming at you. And I'm not gonna lie to you either. And be like, oh, like. So let's see what else we can get from another read. So maybe I can try to I don't know. It's like I'm trying to make sense of this for you at the same time. Here's the thing too, guys. I'm just very, like, in my own element. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Personally, like, I'm personally, like, invested in this too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's what I'm trying to say. If it's coming back, it's coming back for a good reason. I would hope. Unless you really got to learn something here. Guys, I should not even be on air right now. I'm not kidding you. I love you guys. But, like, I should not even be doing this right now. I'm not kidding. Like, because, like, my soul is not into it like that right now. See what I'm saying? Like, I love what I do and I'm, like, excited and I want to throw cards and I want to talk to you. But I don't like what's being presented to me, for you guys' situation, because I can't figure it out. But I think it's not for me to figure out. It's not for you to figure out. If it happens, it happens. If it comes at you, it comes at you. So if you guys, like, are having a hard time with my energy right now, like, you might not want to watch this video. Because I'm here. I'm still here for you guys, trying to figure this out for you guys. You know what I mean? Like, it just... Some of you might not be able to handle this. It's like I can feel you guys, and then I'm trying to just decipher what's mine, what's yours, like, and none of this was, like, mine, but, like, I guess at one point we're all in this, right? Thank you. Today, here's the thing, like, today's a big day, and I don't know if it's in the ethers or if it's for you. There's something about today. I'm not really tight. I'm not stressed. All right. Like, maybe I'm just not wording it right. Like, I don't know. Some of you might look at me like, all right, you're dealing with a teacher that's like a spoiled brat right now because her lessons are failed, or all the students failed their test, or, like, I don't know. It's so weird, like, what I'm getting from you, what's going on in my head. All I know is that they want me here today. I'm in a different environment. I'm upstairs. I don't normally work from here. I got all my cards sitting here, but this is the setup. This is the way it's supposed to be. So, like, everything that's coming out of my mouth is what's going on with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not relating to that story anymore. So it's, you know what I mean? But apparently you guys are. So it's like, here we go. Someone doesn't have the energy to do this anymore. All right. Oh, here we go. Here's me. I'm finally on the board. Fuck it, Mingya. Oh, so it's the Seven of Wands reversed. Just, that's not even having the courage to step forward. All right. So that's, to me, I'm reading this differently. I'm just saying, like, energy wise, you know, and like the Four of Worlds reversed, like not wanting to push through. And that's not me. I teach you guys to push through. Have the courage, push through. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know whose energy I'm in right now, but I don't like it. So if you're in this, it's like I feel bad, but not pitying you, but like I'm trying to figure this out for you. And it's just, you guys must be in very overwhelming energy, and I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I legitimately feel like I'm in a void. So I'm going to read these cards upright. So I guess with the Seven of Wands is having this courage to push through. Yeah, there's sorrow on my board, there's stress, there's disappointment, there's a lot of there's grief, there's guilt, there's blame. It's like it's a lot, guys. It is a whole lot. And you got to remember, all this energy coming at you with the solar storm that we're having, like, I literally told myself to stay off today. And they're like, they want me on. And it's like, why? So I can make myself look like an ass? So I'm explaining the best I can, considering the energy that's being given to me right now. Because I don't feel comfortable. I feel very, very uncomfortable right now. And you know me, that's not me. You know? Very chaos energy just getting whipped around you. It's like, you know what I just heard? Like quiet storm. It's like a quiet storm. That's like, I don't know, you just don't see coming. You pull the Woman of Crystals, right? And it's like, I feel like I'm in the energy, guys, where I can't function. And I wasn't in this energy because when I came on, I was like pumped. I missed you guys. And now I'm like all clusterfucked. Like, that's why I keep telling myself, not my monkeys, not my circus. You know? So frustrating. Got the Woman of Crystals and the Woman of Worlds, guys. So it's pushing through. It's persevering. Having the courage to push through. I don't know what you're about to endure, but it's freaking heavy. Yeah, I mean, my women and my men that are watching and have been watching me for a long time, you're definitely in feminine energy, okay? You got a quiet ass storm coming right at you. And you're going to have to push through. And I think this is why I'm feeling this energy and I'm all choked up. Like, You guys are about, and I got the goosebumps now. Like, thank you for like giving me some type of clarity. Like, you guys, my women are about to be hit with something, and it's almost like, thank you. You guys are about to go through some shit. What was it? 2 hours, 11 minutes, 11 seconds. There's 6. Today is about the 28th. There's 1. There's 7. Something, whatever you're about to go through to get you on your past is to get you on your path is I don't know. I feel like my throat chakra's going in and out. Like, I feel like you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to express there's something going on. and whatever it is, it's gonna trigger you. Some of you got Bob coming back at you, so it's like, to me, but here's the thing, guys, it's up to you whether or not you're about to get played again. Okay, and I think that's what's most frustrating, because it's like, because some of you will, and that's the energy I have to deal with for you guys. Some people can push through, some people can't. Not everyone aces a test. Not all of a sudden I didn't even know I was a professor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all this stuff is coming to a closure, and it's been closed. Now it's coming back around. You're going to get tested. And it's up to you to push through, to persevere. Cut things out of your life that no longer serve you, to determine whether somebody is genuine or not, to determine if somebody's just coming in because they want money or not, or, you know, determine whether or not you're dealing with Bob. You know, are you going to tie somebody else's shoe again? So this is like legitimately like, hold on, what is this? All right, making sure. All right. Looked like my nose was going to run, but it wasn't. I thought it was like, am I going to get a bloody nose right now? It's coming in for you guys. And for you, from what I'm just feeling, with courage and persevering and pushing through, and the other read that we did is, this is no joke energy. The woman of worlds, very nurturing. Okay, so I don't think anyone lost lack of soul. Okay, it's like, or lack of heart, or the compassion. But if you're going to have to push through, and you're getting tested again, and you have to have courage and strength, and you're going to go through disappointment and sorrow, that sucks. So you know something's coming back around. And you would know it would be hard. You would know it wouldn't be easy. If you're super excited that something's coming back around, if you're super excited that this energy is coming back around for you like that, and you're pumped, you didn't learn something. Does that make sense to you guys? Because you would not be pumped about this type of energy coming at you. Some of you are just looking at it like, ooh, someone's coming back to me. That I don't feel you guys feeling that, but some of you might be in that. This energy that I'm reading is like, I don't know what to do with myself anymore. You know? I don't like it. I think I'm just kind of worried for you guys. But I feel like, honest to God, I feel like it's like exam time for you guys. Sage of Wands with the Eight of Crystals. It's like having the courage to push through, to keep searing, right? Persevere. Because you're looking at yourself like a cold-hearted bitch right now. Or just somebody who's not tolerating jack shit. And if you need the courage to move forward, you got some shit coming at you. See what I'm saying? Like, they literally put me in this energy of, I don't know what the heck is happening, because you don't know what's about to happen. And it's like, I can't give you all the answers. You know me, I would. You're about to, I got the goosebumps. You're about to be presented with some shit. And now you got the Eight of Crystals, but it's like under the Four Worlds. So you're going to feel restricted all over again. You're going to go through that icky ass feeling of feeling restricted when you got yourself out of this icky ass feeling. And some of you are about to get into it again. So I see what I'm saying? It keeps coming back to me. Come back to me. What's that, Punisher? Come back to me. You guys have a major decision coming at you. Major. Yeah, big pun. All I keep hearing is, come back to me. But like, you already cut it out. But this is like with the courage, with the Seven of Wands, with the Four of Pence again, it's like a whole buckle up, buttercup. Like, you need to be brave to get through this. Brave. It's going to be bravery. That's some shit. What'd you say about the High Priestess, sweetie? I think the High Priestess hasn't come out. You already learned a lot of lessons. You already know to follow your intuition, your gut, but like, I don't think you're going to be able to use your gut and intuition like that right this second, to be honest with you. Not in the midst of this quiet storm coming at you. You got a quiet storm coming at your ass. With the Death card. With the Staff. So the Death card is with the Woman of Crystals. To me, it's getting resurrected whether or not you want it to. This transformation has already occurred. You know what I mean? Like, you've already bloomed. I just saw a shit ton of butterflies all over this Woman of Crystals. And I don't think there's any in this card. Is that one? I don't know. I just saw you surrounded with butterflies. That might be one. But they're all diamonds that kind of look like butterflies. It's like you're about to go through another metamorphosis. Like, this is some heavy stuff coming at you. Am I the high priestess? Is that what you were saying? No, it's not an actual death. Why do I look so depressed? I'm not. I'm in you guys' energy right now. And this is just the way your energy is going to be. You're going to have to push through. You know? This is something that, like, this is the end of feeling restricted too. You're going to be able to choose. You got to remember, it's Judgment Day. It's judgment up for you too. You don't have to choose to be back with this person or vice versa. But the exam is most definitely coming back around for some of you. And this is like the end of the year exam. Like, this is not just a test, guys. This, like, you have to, like, strategically think this one through, not because the other one's just as strategic. But you would know how to take on a challenge. You'd face it head on. You know, this should be the end of this XYZ for you to be able to persevere and push through, you know. But, like, this is what they're saying is, you know, buckle up, Buttercup. With the 9 of Wands, the integrity, like, stand your ground too. Like, you got the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. Like, you're about to go through a battle and a storm. I keep hearing quiet storm, even though it's the name of a track. But, like, a quiet storm. And it's with the Woman of Worlds. Whatever was dead that's being resurrected is coming back at you. And it's like her head's down. That's not the normal energy, even though it's not the normal energy of the Woman of Wands. See what I'm saying? Like, whatever's coming at you, this is not like somebody's going through a breakup. This is, you guys are about to get tested. Some of you are about to go get tested with all the lessons you've learned. Especially if you've been with me from day one. Like, something, you got some shit coming at you. So let's look at what's underlined. Let's look at what we're not seeing. Because, again, it's a quiet storm coming at you. And what's happening in the ethers right now, too, it's a quiet storm, too. There's something big for today. And I don't know if it's the solar storm, if this is, you know, if this is coming at you soon. There's something happening with you today. Tell me about courage. What do we not see? So in order for you to just kind of like push through, persevere, you got new stats. Like, this is like a power struggle that you're going to go through. It's a 10, like it's like suspended, like, so it's like that's what you don't see. You don't see this coming at you. You don't see this suspension. You don't see it coming at you, and I can feel it. I can feel it. You're going to be hung up. This is not like yes or no. This is not a yes or no test. This is like they're going to want your damn hypothesis on it. See what I'm saying? Like, this is not like A, B, C, or D, or all the above. This is not what this is. You're going to be hung up. This energy is going to come around. It's going to hang you up, and you're going to be like, what the? This is not something that you can just yes or no. Tell me about the 4 of Pence. What do they not see about the 4 of Pence? Because this is the buckle up card. And with courage, you're going to be hung up. See? Postponement. And number 4. 4, 4. You're not going to see that you're going to be held up. See what I'm saying? I'm not liking this. This is not saying that your life's on hold right now, okay? This is saying this is what's about to happen. Is this postponement projecting? No, it's postponement. What were the other 2 4s you had? 4 of Wands, and what was it? Was it the 4 of Pence? Oh, it was a major arcana, right? Release. This hasn't hit you yet. Tell me about postponement. Because this is you're gonna feel hung up. This is not yes and no. Tell me about postponement. What's postponed? What's gonna be postponed? To me, it's like, then you got the Guardian and the Queen of whatever this is. Yeah, your decision. You're gonna postpone. You're not gonna make a decision right away when it comes to your soulmate. See, it's like I said, this is not yes or no. This is energy that's legitimately gonna hold you up. Tell me about suspension. You're gonna be like, suspension, please, suspension. Amen. Suspension. It's the 3 of Wands. And it's reversed. So it's all about your future and your path. You got to have courage to make the decisions too, and to push through. Don't let this energy, right? Don't let this energy sit with you so you feel stuck. Because this is what's happening. The 8 of Wands again. See what I'm saying? Like, something's going to come in that's going to make you feel stuck and held up again. And you're not going to make your decision right away. Tell me, Woman of Crystals, please. Queen of Crystals. This is not... This energy is like, whoa. I'm glad I continued reading. See, it's like that black slate. You got rid of what no longer serves you. So that's good. Here comes this black slate again, okay? I'm glad I finally was able to figure out this energy. Because I must have sounded like a freaking basket case in the beginning of this video. Tell me about the Woman of Worlds. This is you wanting to push through. What do you not see? So you get this black slate, right, with the Fool. But it was like, I'm not reading in reverse. You got this new start. But it's like, you don't even want this person on your vision board. So that's a problem. Because it was reversed. See what I'm saying? You're like, this might be the most foolish decision I've made. You're going to go back and forth. Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Do I take a leap of faith? Do I not take a leap of faith? Like, this is not going to be easy for you. Tell me about, and I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm telling you what's coming at you. Tell me about the Page of Wands. This is you, you know, having this new start, right? And it's back in comparison. But it's reversed, so you're not comparing apples to oranges, which is great, but that's not what it's saying. It's more like you don't even want to. Some of you don't even want this being brought to your attention. Tell me about the Eight of Crystals. What's going on with the Eight of Crystals? Six of Wands. This is, tell me about this is the Six of Wands, success, but like, this to me is ego. Your ego is kind of in the way. Yeah, you're not, it's reversed. You're not receptive to what this is. See, this is not going to be easy for you guys. You're going to be in that energy that I was just in, where I didn't even know what to do with myself. Here comes the Death card. Tell me about the Death card. This is like a major challenge for some of you. Isolation, and it's reversed, so it's like, you might be dealing with a Cappy, because the King of Pentacles was Cappy. Coming out of isolation because they're very aware of something, and we did learn that in the other read. And that's where they were, and that's actually where you were. And that's where you were there too. So this energy is going to come in, right? And yeah, you're going to feel restricted. You're not going to know what to do. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. But again, there's no heart and soul here either. You got to use that soul if you want it, you know. But it's like having the courage, you know, slowing down. Tell me about the Six of Wands. So I can't read these other ones reversed. Doesn't work that way. Two of Cups. And the Eight of Swords reversed. So coming out of that too. Actually, that's the Nine. But you're not you're not losing sleep over it anymore. But this connection is going to come back into play for some of you. Some of you can be receptive, or some of you can shut it out. It's that whole judgment. It's up to you. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. But you can't sit there and compare apples to oranges. Because if you sit here and compare potatoes to potatoes, you're not getting nowhere. Tell me about slowing down. It's the Four of Wands. But it was reversed, so like with the Ace of Wands, with the Son of Pentacles, it's like not looking at like this as being like a stable situation. But I guess this would make sense because if you haven't been with somebody in a really long time or whatever the case may be and someone comes back around, right? Because they're not looking at it as like it's a super negative thing. It's just a lot for you to be presented with. It's like keep the faith. Try to stabilize a situation. Try to look at something with a blank slate. You know, it's also telling you don't make a decision right away either. It's like hold on with the Four of Coins, hold on. And the Four is all about using your intuition, foundation. Like you don't need, hold off on making this decision. Just because this person comes at you does not mean you have to give them a yes or no right off the bat. See what I'm saying? But some of you are going to feel that pressure. You're going to feel like you need to. Hold off. Hold off on making this decision when it comes to this person right off the bat. You have to process everything that's happening because I started this 50 minutes ago not being able to process jack shit until like some more clarity came in. See what I'm saying? It's going to take you some time to process this. This is not yes or no. Hold off on this decision. Don't jump right in because all of a sudden someone's being receptive to you. All of a sudden somebody comes out of isolation mode. All of a sudden somebody wants to talk about the future. See what I'm saying? All of a sudden this person has a blank slate and wants to take a leap of faith. Hold off before giving a yes or no. How long were you left out in the cold? However long you were left out in the cold, sweetie. Tell me about the Fool. So right now she's not taking no leap of faith with Jack or Bob or Peter. Yeah, the Fool. See, 10 of Swords with the World reversed. So it's like, obviously the door didn't get shut. Like it's going to be a lot for you to process. It's kind of why your head's down. It's not you having lack of confidence by any means. Okay. It's, you're looking at this as it's over, you know, but something's going to come back around. And like I said, this is not a yes or no decision right off the bat. They're actually telling you to postpone it. Think about it. Give it time. This is your future. You know what I'm saying? Like you obviously, this is why this is affecting me the way it is, because this is major. This is not like, hey, I'm going to come in and have a little argument. This is a major thing that's happening with you guys. For a group of you, this person is coming back around. And again, where is the love? Where's you guys' soul? There's no soul here. There's no soul. Yes, there was a connection. Was past tense. Okay. Just don't be swindled because somebody comes out of isolation mode. Somebody who now wants to come in and try to work things out with you. Yeah, some of you it can work out, and others It's up in the air. It depends on how this situation is handled. So let me get quick read on the feminine and masculine. A lesson for the feminine, please. A lesson for the feminine. Too many. A lesson for... Whoa, that's too many. They're just flying out. A lesson for the feminine, please. In this situation. We have gratitude and honesty. At the bottom of the deck, we have judgment. I understand that everyone has their unique paths and challenges. Your own judgment call too. And then honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So you either have the energy of you being honest or not honest. And you're either in the energy of I'm grateful or I'm not grateful. And you got to be thankful that certain opportunities come back around, especially with something that's about to be presented to you. But I don't think you're going to look at this with gratitude, because I don't see that love right now from you guys. So be thankful of what's happening in your life or what's about to be presented to you, because something's going to be presented to you. I don't know if you can be honest enough with yourself to even get down to what this is. Tell me about honesty. So this is a lesson for you. Can you be honest to yourself? Can you be honest to this other person? Can you be honest to... Can you just be honest with whatever situationship you're in? Because it's going to be a challenge. And Four of Pence, the Moon, and the Tower. Buckle up, Buttercup. Like, that's... See what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit coming at you. That's some shit. Tell me about gratitude. Holy shit. That's some life-altering energy right there, ladies and gents. Because your honesty is the Tower. There's going to be so much confusion and unknown. And it's going to be abrupt, quick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, buckle up, Buttercup. And with gratitude, you got Temperance. What else with gratitude? You know, so it's like, it's almost like they're saying you have an opportunity to heal. You have an opportunity to have patience, an opportunity to heal a situation, and they want you to be thankful for that. See what I'm saying? And like I said, it was the first thing that came out of my mouth. I don't think you're going to look at this like a gift. And I know that sounds rotten and horrible, but I've been in your energy all damn day. I know what you guys are feeling right now. You're like, this is a gift. But you are. This is a gift of reconciliation. This is a gift of healing. And they want you to be thankful when this person comes back into your life. And right now, you're like, what the F? Ay Dios míos. Oh my God. This is you right now when this comes in. Buckle up, Buttercups. Nine of Wands. And another 9 right underneath again. Again, the 99s. This is coming in and it's deep. Okay? And can you be honest? This is not, Lucy, this is not the other person's lesson. This is the feminine's lesson right now, to be honest. If the tower needs to crash, you need to crash it. See what I'm saying? Like, but you might not expect it from others. All right. So this might be you, like, buckle up. And this legitimately might have to be you healing from a situation because you're thankful. You had to see, here's the thing. You might have to go through this lesson of gratitude to realize I went through one hell of a journey for 2 years on my own, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? To get myself to this situation. I am thankful for this opportunity to come back around, but I'm also thankful I learned certain lessons. So see what I'm saying? It's one or the other. Or it's I'm thankful for reconciliation. Yeah, this is reconciliation. Be thankful for reconciliation and be thankful that you guys get to heal together for those who choose to. But with this honesty, you're in the lesson of this. Somebody's either going to give it to you or vice versa. It's going to be a challenge. And this is buckle up, buttercup. Hold on, because here comes the tower. Here comes the unknown. Here comes abrupt energy at you. And you're looking at the universe saying, you want me to be thankful for this reconciliation? Yep, they sure do. So for some of you, they want you to heal this situation and take what you learned from the tower. Take what you learned with lessons and how your life has gone and this quiet storm that's approaching. You know what I'm saying? Take what you learned and be thankful. And if you guys can put your heart and soul into this, then yes, this can be beautiful. You will have a brand new opportunity and you guys will be able to heal together. Because this is a reconciliation. And it is a gift from the divine. So maybe this person will come back a brand new person. I don't know. Okay. So my masculine's lesson. Courage. To find the inner strength to face. Let me get one more. To face any fear with confidence, because you guys had to. So they had courage. They have courage. Wow, you guys mirroring each other. And acceptance. Look at all this purple. All this purple. Love too. You know, I commit to a practice of seeing all good things. You know, so looking at things with love. So they either are or they're not. They're either having courage right now or they're not. And acceptance. I'm learning to accept things that I can't change. So to me, these two is like somebody's holding on to something. Not just fear, but onto something. See what I'm saying? But there's love here. And they're not, I don't know if they're quite seeing that, but like, it's kind of like their happiness type thing. But like I said, this is their lessons. They either can have the courage to confront you or not, or to accept it or not. It's the same with you guys. You know what I mean? So right now they got that fear too. And it's like they're saying, face it. It's part of your lesson. Face it. You know, accept learn from this learning experience. It's life lessons. Okay. Tell me about courage. So right now they need to find the strength to come in too. And it's like, it's just like the complete opposite. When they find the strength to come at you, then the feminine needs the strength to deal with what's being presented. So it's like not an easy situation for you guys at all. Hopefully you guys can push through, persevere, try to look at this with positivity. You know, it's the Father of Swords having a conversation, Three of Wands, you know, when it comes to the future. Have the courage to have a conversation. Take action. Have the courage to take action. Tell me about acceptance. So this is probably part of that guilt too. I can't change the past. I have to accept everything that went down, you know. I don't see ego here. Sometimes the ego can block that from coming in. But this is a lesson. They're either going to learn it or they're not. For some of you, they're most definitely going to come in because it's what's being presented. Acceptance, acceptance. Ace of Wands. You got the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Ace of Swords reversed. So it's accepting that, you know, they got to own up to their own truth, accepting that they lied. Accepting they just can't change the past. All right. This is a big conversation that's needed right here with the Father of Swords and the Ace of Swords. That's in need. Those two combos are in need for like a desperate conversation that needs to be had. So they gotta also accept their journey. This person's having a hard time accepting their own journey. Okay, and you both got the healing at the bottom. So it's like watching you, unjustified situation. So it's like they don't really want to own up to this right now either, you know, but they're either going to or they're not. This is the energy they're in now. Okay, if they can muster up the conversation, the courage to have a conversation, then you guys will be able to get to the bottom of it. You guys can be able to accept what's actually happens and move forward if you choose to, because you both have the same card at the bottom of the deck. The healing, you know? So, for some of you, this is most definitely coming at you. All right? I can't wait for tomorrow already. I really can't wait for tomorrow. This was so confusing for me in the beginning. It really truly was. I'm sorry about that. But that's that type of energy that you're about to be hit with. I don't know why I gotta feel it so much though, you know? Empath problems. Empath problems. Because that is so not my energy. Man, that's rough. You guys are gonna push through. You really are. You know what I mean, jelly beans? I feel refreshed now, though. Like, thank goodness. I really do. Hi, sweetie. It took me a while to figure that one out, for sure. You're very welcome. So, chances are, at some point, you know, within the next few days, here and there, whatever, you know, you're gonna... Some of you are most definitely going to, thank you, be experiencing that type of energy. And I felt like it was something with today. So to me, I bet you it's just like the solar storms. You know what I mean? That could be causing like maybe confusion. Like it's not going to cause all that mumbo jumbo. All that cluster of energy is going to come in when you guys actually come together and have a conversation. That won't be you all by yourself. Thank goodness, right? Could you imagine if that was your energy all by yourself without anything even coming in? I mean, after it comes in, you're still going to be in that energy of, I don't know. But if you use your mind and your soul to figure this out, then I think you guys are going to be just fine. It's just a matter of the two of you letting your guards down to do this, you know? It's up to you. Yeah, the massive solar storm for the next few days. So that might be where like the lack of like, because I didn't even know I was so confused. Like I was good coming on, you know what I'm saying? Until like I did the first reading, I was like, what? Okay, makes sense. Something's coming back around. Fine, we'll talk about it. But then this last one was like, I didn't even feel like myself until now. You know what I mean? Like trying to figure that out for you was like, it was very hard for me to put myself in that situation. So they put me in that situation. It's like, thanks. But I found my way out of it. At least at the end of the read, I took myself right out of that void to figure it out. So I don't feel like you guys will, like I said, I don't feel like you'll be in this energy until you're actually presented with it. And then just think about things. It's not yes and no. Think about things, you know? Yeah, being pushed out of like a birthing canal, waking your eyes up for the first time again, like, whoa. It's that type of process. That was a whole lot. I don't like when I get caught up like that. It's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. You guys will be okay. Mind, body, and soul, guys. Be honest with each other. Got a lot coming at you for some of you. I don't see the love because I feel like it's just not there yet, you know? I feel like probably at one point, but it's that whole creating it all over again. See what I'm saying? So it's a pivot point, though. It's a pivoting point in your life. This is not the average tower for the situation, not the average makeup, breakup. This is something coming back around that hasn't been around in a long time. So it was a heavy read. But you guys will be okay. I taught you well. I taught you well. You taught yourself well. You pushed through. You persevered. You just needed a little guidance, just like me, just like all of us every once in a while, you know? So you can handle it. I don't know when it's coming at you, but it will. If this read is for you, it will. And a majority of you are going to try, I'm sure. And some of you would choose not to. Just depends on your scenario. You got to put your soul into it. And I think that's going to be you guys' biggest challenge, is putting your soul back into something that caused a lot of pain. But at the end of the day, you also put yourself in that situation. You also imagined something so beautiful in your head that was supposed to work out the way you wanted it to work out, and in the end, it didn't. So it makes sense that you got it. It makes sense that all these things will come around and be presented to you again. See what I'm saying? Throw you off kilter a little bit. Like, it would be easier to just say, nah, see you later, Gator. You know? But then you'd just be stuck doing it with someone else, I'm sure. So balance it out the best you can. You know, they played a big part of it, but like they don't take all the blame for everything that happened. They don't take all the blame for your pain. They didn't put all these images in your head. You did, friends did, readers did. You know, these type of situations, I don't think anyone's really to blame. I think if you've learned some lessons, you know, you would realize that the two of you both partaked, and in order to move forward, the conversation, the truth, everything just needs to be hashed out, you know, and then from there you can move forward. But if you got one party versus the other party and you're not on the same page, it's not going to work. Got to own up to your own shit, you know, get past it, address it, get past it. Some of these Bobs are just looking out for themselves too. So you got to be smart. Do I just leave this as work, or do I incorporate love? Because Spirit in one of the first reads was saying they want you to combine both. Sorry, I just spelled a yawn. I'm not even tired. That reading just wore me out. Some of you need to incorporate both. Some of you guys might just be better as business partners. Yeah, I really don't think it's like that though. I think regardless, the divine wants you to try. You just got to be smart enough to know where you're at in this process, pretty much, and a discussion. You know what I mean? You got to be smart enough to proceed, I guess. You know, it's up to you. One day at a time. Let me pull you a rune for that read. Aye, huh? Which is an 11. Freaking A, I feel like I need a nap. It's calming, it's reflection, it's victory over obstacles. It's bad habits, letting them go. It's vices and and expectations to be controlled. It also can be resistance too. So it just depends. Some of you are in the resistant mode and others of you in very calm mode. But some of you reflected the right way, and you will overcome these obstacles, or you have overcome these obstacles. But others, you know, still trying to control something and being a wee bit resistant. So we all got our vices. It's just a matter of whether or not you can surrender, you know. But you might be resistant too. It's up to you on how this is going to go down. It's up to you. Okay, so it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's just, can you reflect the right way? Can you stay calm? You know, I think a lot of you already, you know, it's victory over obstacles. How many times does that 6 of Wands come out as victory? You know, but that resistance is there too with that eight of swords, which you guys, the feminine energy, was about to fall into too. So again, it's up to you. It's how it's just saying, again, it's how you want to look at something, how you want to reflect on it, how you want to pursue it, how you want to proceed after it's been presented, that type of stuff. Until then, this read never happened and do your thing. See what I'm saying? Don't let this type of energy stay with you. I taught you how to walk out of it, so walk out of it. When it gets presented, you deal with it then. Because right now, I feel like this is not even here. It's just saying, hey, here's a little warning that we're in quiet storm mode, you know? Quiet storm. You don't see it coming, but it is. It's that type of, or you don't want to see it coming, but you know it's coming. So just do whatever it is you do on a daily basis until this gets presented to you. But this is the current energy. Okay? So I can't even look at those reads as any other reads because that's exactly what they were today. All right? And I'm just glad I finally was like, "Ooh, thank you." Because like that was super overwhelming. Like I didn't even know who I was in the beginning of this read, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I was literally like, if you guys don't want to watch, don't watch. Because I don't even know what my ass is right now. That's that type of energy that you guys are about to be in when this gets presented to you. Doesn't matter who you are. For a split second, you're not going to know your ass from your elbow. That's why they're saying, like, maybe not even respond right away. You know what I mean? Like, don't make the decision right away. Have the conversation. Obviously, it needs to happen. But, like, good luck. You know? Just don't worry about it until it gets presented to you, please. Okay? Hi, guys. So many of you are like, I'm ready for it. Like, I hope you guys are like all ready for it, but not like, I don't know. That's just that was my opinion. I'm gonna stop talking. Like, I would not be excited for this to come at me. That's just me though, guys. I was feeling nice, fluffy, airy, fun, vibrant energy. You know? I wouldn't be looking forward to this energy coming at me by any means. No way. No, thank you. No, thank you. So just remember all the reads and everything that you learned when this comes back. Oh, that's my energy though. Yeah. I'm not saying like, no, thank you, as in like, I wouldn't have the conversation. I would, of course, if this was my situation, have a conversation and try to look at it the best I can. You know, I didn't mean it like that. That was definitely my opinion though. Like, no, thank you. You know, because I would rather not be in that. I've gone through that already. I've gone through that. That's no fun. That's why I'm saying no thank you. You guys are like, I'm ready. Well, I'm glad you're ready for that. I really hope you are, because for a minute, I didn't know who the frig I was. Okay? And I've gone through that before. So you think you're ready. You think you're ready. Because if you were really that ready, I probably wouldn't be prepping you right now for what it is you're about to go through. Because they made me look like a major ass. Like I didn't know my ass from my elbow within 5 minutes of this read. I wasn't ready for what I just went through. And that was just a read. That wasn't even me being put in the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys are ready. I'm glad that you're being positive, saying that you are, but I'm kind of prepping you. So like I said, it's not yes or no right now. It's not that type of the quiz. It's a test, like it's an exam. It's your whole life. Important decisions, life-altering energy for some of you that are going to be thrown. You know, and all of you are like, yeah, I want it back, because you just want it back. But like, do you though? What part of it do you really want back? You all want it back. It's the love, but was that love even like, that love wasn't even reciprocated at first? See what I'm saying? Like, what is it you guys really want back? Because what part of that whole, everything that you went through, for however long you went through, what part of that do you want back? I don't want any of it back. I don't want any of that back. All it was pain and sorrow and lessons and feeling defeated. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have to look at this way differently. Like, what part do you really want back? Because what did you get out of it? Like, if you got out of what you thought you got out of it, you wouldn't have been on my channel. And I'm not trying to sound like an ass. That makes sense to you guys, right? Like, what part of it do you want back? See what I'm saying? Like, I don't want any of that back. That was a hard fucking lesson to learn. I don't want to do that again. The only thing I want is a peaceful resolution, like that said, whether we're in it together or we're not. But think about, like, because some of you, what you guys are saying is like, what is it you really want back from that situation? Because I guarantee you love that person to death. Did they love you back? Bet you texted them all the time and gave them attention. Did they give that to you back? Like, what is it? What is it you really want back, guys? You know, like, fuck. I don't want any of that shit back. You can fucking stay where you're at. I learned my lesson. It was hash. I can forgive you and move forward, but I don't want it back. We can start fresh and have a friendship, see what happens, that type of stuff. But like, that's what I'm saying. Some of you have not learned how to self-comfort. You know, so it's just not going to be as easy as you think. What you got coming at you, this quiet storm, is not easy. This is like a tsunami. Trying to stay up afloat in the midst of a tsunami. That's what you guys are in for. What I just read, the energy they had me go into before I could step out and see clearly, not where I want to be. But everybody has to go through those lessons. Even if it's not a lover, it looks like that type of lesson will be presented to someone. That could even happen to me. It just doesn't even have to be a lover. You just could be put in a situation to be tested. Because that was not fun. I felt like a failure. I felt like a lot of things when I wasn't myself, whatever they put me in. That was not fun energy. That was horrible. That first half hour of that read, whatever I was in, was rotten, awful energy. Could be someone else's. Well, I mean, it wasn't mine. I was channeling a whole shit ton. But that's the energy that you guys are about to be presented with. What if it's a twin? I'm sure some of them is a twin. Of course. Let's just hope you've learned the lessons and you're able to put your heart and soul into this. I think that's going to be both of you guys' challenge. That is a major challenge right now. I think a lot of you think it's going to be so easy to open up to this person, to love someone again. That's your darkest fears that haven't hit you yet because you've been hurt so badly. It just depends on where you're at. But I see two people that don't want to open their heart chakra. that very intimidating situations that they're about to be presented with. The woman doesn't look like she feels it yet because she's blocked in different ways. He's in the midst of it. When he comes in and she gets, but when he comes in, she's going to get triggered. It's a challenge for the two of you. I don't know how much he's going to open up. You're both very guarded. Enough, he'll open up enough to have a conversation. But if he doesn't feel safe and you don't feel safe and you're both guarded and both of your focus is just on money, you won't survive this. This is what I'm saying. Like the energy you're about to get slammed with, all your heart and soul needs to go into this. And if it doesn't, there's no point in even pursuing it. You got to give it your all. I'm getting out of here and shutting this down and deleting as quick as I can, making me feel this way. I didn't even know where I was at. You know, it's going to be very challenging for you guys. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will work out for you guys. If it's coming back around, and I'm sure it will work out for you guys. Just, I'm telling you, make sure that the energy is reciprocated and you put your mind, body, and soul into this to make it work. It's the only way it's going to work. And it's going to take two of you. Take it slow. No need to rush in. No need to shut it down right away, yes or no. Give it time. Think about it. Make sure you're reflecting the right way. Make sure when you're reflecting, you're not letting pain get in the way of your choices. You're not letting pain, sorrow, anger affect your future. This is not a simple task. This is not just, hey, woohoo, yay, I'm ready, it's coming back around. I'm pre-warning you for something major, life-altering. Not just, yay, someone's coming back around. I can't wait to hug this person. That fucking hug is, I don't know. I talk about one thing and it's like I gotta talk about another thing. So my best advice I can just tell you is just don't be surprised of the energy that comes back around and feeling stuck or for a loss of words, or it's not rainbows and bubblegums. But if there's reciprocity at the end of the day, you make sure you give your heart and soul into this 100%. And if you can't both give 100%, then figure out a different way. Okay. But if you both, give your heart and soul, whether you're scared or not, the only way to determine this outcome is to actually have this conversation and to feel each other out. That's it. You can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. No. I'm just stressing to you guys, this is not just like, yay, I get to hug and kiss somebody and have that again. It's not what this is. You would know that this is going to be a major challenge for you. Major. It would not be easy to fall back in love with somebody who hurt you, but you managed to hurt yourself too. I don't know what that's like. I never felt back in love with anybody who hurt me. Have you guys gone through that? I haven't. Never ever in the book of forever, in my forevers, have I ever fell back in love with anyone who's ever hurt me. Ever. This is kind of what you're being asked to do. I've never done that. That's why we're all like, of course it would be easier just to have new. Of course it would be. See, I'm telling you, you guys are not in for easy peasy energy. Ooh, it caught you all off guard there, didn't I? Yep, caught you off guard. I don't know how to do that either. I don't know how to do that either. See? See? Not everything's rainbows and bubblegums, guys. So, all I know, like I said, biggest message here, if the two of you are very genuine and honest with each other and you give it your all, then try. It's the only way. Don't think someone's fake. You could be like, oh, that's fake, but it could be fear. Take your time with this. But as you're taking your time and going with the flow, just make sure there's synergy. Don't wait until this one says I love you first. You say what you feel. You just feel out your situation, guys. This is not just the average conversation. It's just not. Okay, so be big and brave. This calls for bravery, taking a leap of faith, trusting in yourself, trusting somebody. You're asking to take a leap of faith. They're asking you to trust. They are asking you to create. They are asking you to fall in love again. They are asking you to confront every single one of your fears. They're asking you X, Y, Z. I've learned a lot. I don't even know if I'd be ready for that situation. So don't fool yourselves with this type of situation that's coming at you. Right now, it's time for you to be smart. Not to be the fool. To be smart. You got to be smart enough to know what this other person's feeling too. That's why it was so important for me to kind of really tell you what's happening here. This is life-altering energy. Okay? You're being asked a whole lot right now. You're being asked to confront all these fears at one time, to push through all of them, because they're all going to show up. You had the 7. Did my email change? No. I noticed one from you today, and I didn't get to it yet. Well, I'll respond to it shortly. Okay. I have some personal readings to get to today too. But and I have the life path to get to. I might take a break for the rest of the day. No, I don't need to now, because now I realize what that was all about. You know, you're not being asked a simple thing here. What's coming at you is life-changing events unfolding. Okay? You're very welcome. So, I'm not sure. You're welcome. Just do what you think is best. Your gut will tell you. Trust me. Your gut will tell you. Something doesn't feel right. It's not right. Don't chalk it up to, oh, that's me having a fear. No, your gut will tell you. Listen to your gut, your intuition. You notice how the priestess didn't come out? Because you've already mastered that skill. You already know how to do that. So allow your mind, body, and soul to just kind of be at one to make this decision. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with some fresh energy. Thank God we got that situated, because I don't want that to come up tomorrow. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, I figured out the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took me a while. I pinpointed it. You know, you guys got your little pre-warning type energy. It's not easy what you're about to go through, but you can do it. And hopefully we got some fresh energy tomorrow. But that would be fresh energy coming at you. Okay? it's just, it's not that refreshes and like revitalizing. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, all right. So I love you. We'll see what we get tomorrow. This will be presented for some of you soon. I'd say within a couple weeks, if not today, tomorrow, this weekend, however, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is the current energy. So, but you both got to be on board, you know? So hopefully it's a lot of you, because that type of love, if you can have that back, get that back, and the two of you share it together, that's the type of vibing I want to be at too. Just like you guys, that fresh, high vibing love, you know, where you don't have to question it. It's going to be hard because what's coming in, questionable. You're going to question that shit. So, whew, all done talking about it now. I love you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not really sure what that is. I think you're talking just tongue, right? You're talking like, I think the type of tongue, you're welcome. The type, I don't know if that's quite the saying, but like, you're talking about like talking in tongue, right? But I feel like that tongue talking right now and that tongue, I know what you're referring to, but I don't feel it like as a good vibe right now. I think we're golden tongue. Yeah, we're talking about two totally things because she's like a charmer. We're talking about two different things. So that's good. I don't know. Google. Not everything in Google is right, but you could probably Google that one and get your answer with that saying. Like seduce with words. Well, yeah, I mean, you're dealing with someone, the two of you are very strategic. That's what's going to be tricky about you two, because you both know how to work it, but that's what you guys need to get over and past and addressed. Especially if you know you got Slick Rick. You got to let him know, listen, I know you're slick. I'm just as slick. I know what you want. I know what, you know what I mean? Like, just get down to the truth of the matter. Of course, you're dealing with someone who's very strategic, a charmer. To charm your little panties off real quick. If I was naive, mine would charm my panties off, and I'd say frickin' 4 minutes. 4 minutes. All right. So, like, I know, you know, but I can do that right back at them. But that's not what this is about, you know. So, you both got to play very strategic here, but it needs to be addressed. See what I'm saying? It needs to be addressed the right way. It is the only way for this to work out. You know? So does that make sense? Like, especially if you know you're dealing with Slick Rick. You're just as smart. You're just as strategic. So if you know someone's motive already, call them out. Call them out on the motive. Vice versa. Be honest in this situation. There's no reason not to be. If you know A, B, and C are all about this and F, whatever, all about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about seducing. And I mean, to me, I'm not even looking as that moment with intimacy that was even on my board. I didn't see any intimacy there. Can you guys have it afterwards when it's all said and done? Yeah, is there passion, chemistry? Yeah, but like, that'd be the farthest thing from my freaking mind with that everything that was just on my board. You know what I'm saying? Like, If you want it, then go and have it. But if that's like the only thing like that's still on your mind, oh, I can't wait for that again, like you might be missing the bigger picture. Here we go again. I'm all done. I'm wrapping this up. But yeah, if you know you're dealing with Slick Rick and Mr. Strategic over there, make sure it's addressed and not swept under the rug. Don't just say in your head, all right, this one wants to play games. Because if you tell yourself in your head, this one wants to play games, I'll play games too. Let's see who says what first or vice versa. You're going in it wrong. You're already screwing up your future. Okay? If you know you're dealing with Slick Rick, the situation needs to be addressed. Okay? I know what you want. Here's what I want. How about this is how we do it together to get what we both want. You'll figure it out as you go, okay? You will. You just will. Listen, your gut will tell you, your soul, your mind. You'll figure it out. Everyone's situation is going to be a little different. You will figure it out. I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Okay? I love you so much. I love you so much. But this was definitely a little bit of a warning for you. Like a little heads up. Major situation. Okay? But beautiful. Can be beautiful. Can be. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Thank you. I need to step out of this again because I was about to get into it again. But just be good the rest of your day. Let me throw you one card for today. Just one card for today. Because some of you, you're not in this. And when it comes at you, then you deal with it then, okay? But until then, but it's got to be coming back around soon to be presented like that, because that was current energy. So I feel like, just one card for today, I feel like some of you in general are just in judgment mode when it comes to your life in general. Directions, going in certain directions, seeing things in a certain way. Queen of Swords, you know, right back to just fairness, okay? Balancing stuff out in your life in general, okay? So even if this situation is not presented to you right off the bat, you're still in that energy of trying to just balance out your life. All right, but that's game on too, as in like a challenge, you know. So just make fair decisions. Best advice for the Queen of Swords. Best advice for the Queen of Swords, because again, it's like, where's your soul? 8 of Wands. You're gonna get a message, or you're gonna give a message. Okay, and you got the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is flexibility, you know, with the High Priestess and a Wisdom. So it's just being fair, balancing out any aspects of your life right now with any situation as you move forward. Because this is a card of a message. I usually look at the 8 of Wands as always a message too, but like as a journey. But this is legit a message, okay? So it's like, if someone messages you, be fair. Or if you message someone, be fair, you know. But be flexible. You know, it's that inner wisdom. You're just going to know how to handle this, okay? So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, hold on. Let me give you an oracle. This deck is the House of the Night, the wisdom of the House of the Night. Is that what it is? The wisdom of the House of the Night. Yeah. Freaking tongue twisters for me right now today. You got the Warrior at the bottom of the deck. The Warrior. And then you pulled the Moon. The Moon. The Moon. The Moon. The Moon. The Moon. This is like the unknown type. And it's the last. It's the last deck. Oh, they're opening me up again. I really wanted to be done. I'm so done after this. This is a sign that you must trust your gut. Your instincts and intuition will lead you through this darkness. When you choose the symbol of the moon as your guide, you know that it's necessary to look beyond the obvious and to know the truth of things. Sometimes people will say one thing, but you have a weird feeling it may need another. You also have this power yourself. You are being asked to use it now. Choose another card for a deeper meaning of what's really going on behind the scenes. So let me choose another card, but you see what I'm saying? Like, that's that whole, like, obvious, like, if someone you're dealing with is very strategic, it's the same thing. Like, you need to be just as strategic. One person may say one thing, but you think it means another. You also have that ability. This is not the time for games. You don't go into something like I'm saying, like, all right, he wants to do this. Like, I'll just keep my mouth shut and I'll just play this game, like, as if you guys are being, like, super cute. You're not. That's not cute. You don't get anywhere in that type of energy. Okay? So you need to trust your instincts and your intuition right now. Hold on. The moon. I'm going to read those for you guys too real quick, but the moon, clarifying the moon. I had to peek at that because they didn't want to pop out, but I wanted to see them. The moon, clarifying the moon. Thank you. Differences. Then you got choices at the bottom of the deck. Choosing this symbol. This is like the justice card that came out earlier too. Choosing the symbol of differences has you accept. You may not always agree with everyone, and they might not always agree with you. So compromising, okay? As your goddess, I have seen many things from the beginning of time, knowing about all differences between people, especially ones that are scary or ones that are good for you. You must learn to accept that others are not the same as you. It's important to allow others to express their own opinions as well. Consider the difference between the apple and orange. Both are fruit, but they're both different kinds. Is one more valuable than the other? I think not. All creatures have the right to their own uniqueness. Try to hear and see the other person's side if you can, especially before you make the choice. So that's what I'm saying. It's not just yes or no right off the bat. It talks about the differences, and so didn't the moon energy that just came in. All right, so it's like you guys just get straight to the point. Don't be beating around no bushes. Okay? Please don't be beating around no bushes. Get to the point. See both sides of a situation. Make sure there's synergy. I love you guys. I did say oranges and apples. Apples and oranges, yeah. They're both fruit. They're just different types of fruit. Not one's better than the other, unless it's preference, but they're referencing fruit. You know? Like you're both human beings or immortals or creatures, however you want to look at it. You know, just be open to seeing both sides of a situation and making a fair decision, you know, when it comes to your situationship. I love you. Gotta go before I get back into this again, for real. Like, I'm just finding myself again. I love you. I gotta get myself out of this real quick. I love you too. Bye, guys.